Hi guys, today I have kind of a spur of the moment video. I was gonna go through all of my single shadows and start decluttering them. I normally declutter my stuff, but I don't make videos of them. I decluttered a bunch of stuff earlier this year, lip liners, eyeliners. What else did I do? Some palettes as well. I just never made a video on it, but I was going through my stuff today and I just thought, why not make a video on it and then just share with you guys just stuff that I have. So I have a bunch of single shadows, basically single shadows that are not depotted. Anything that's depotted that's in my Z palette here, which is, these are the only like depotted, like, you know, pans, like single pans and stuff. I'm keeping all of these. These are all Inglot. These are Makeup Geek right here. It's the only Makeup Geek shadows that I own. This is a Mark shadow from Avon, which is amazing. And then this little bronzy shadow, which I actually am not sure if I want to keep because I've never really used it. So this I'm keeping. I'm also going to be keeping this little CoverGirl quad, which is, I know it's not a single shadow, but anything that, like little quads like this that have 4 shadows and under, I'm gonna incorporate in this video. And this is in, it says 700 is the number of the little quad. It's really pretty. It does have one matte shadow right here, which is why I think I can make it work. And I'm thinking of actually including these, or maybe doing like a pan that palette. I'm such a chicken to dip into a large palette, so I'm thinking maybe starting off with 2 small palettes, 2 small little quads. I can definitely do that. So these 4 right here, these are from the Wet n Wild, and this is called Tantalizing Taupe. So I'm keeping these, as well as my little trios from Wet n Wild. This one is in Silent Treatment, love. This is Sweet as Candy, love. This one's Walking on Eggshells. I think this is probably one of my favorites. And then I'm also keeping I'm Getting Sunburned. This is so stunning. I love this pink shadow right there. So I'm keeping all of those, but I am going to go through, I have 3 of these. I have 2 which are single shadows, but then I also have this one right here, which is all pigments. If the video gets a little long, then I may have to do a separate video on that one. So I'll quickly go into the Milani shadows. This one right here is called Bella Chiffon, and I'm keeping this one. I like it not only as a shadow inner corner highlight, but also as a highlight on my cheekbones. I have to go very lightly on this shadow because it is a little bit more pearly, like on, like leaning a little bit more white. It is beigey, but if I put too much of it as a highlight, then it'll start looking a little ashy on me. This one right here is called Bella Cafe, and I'm just finding that colors like these, like brownie colors like these, I'm not a huge fan of when they have some kind of a finish. Like this one's a satin matte. I'm just not a huge fan of. I don't like them on my lid, and I do not put them on my crease because I have slightly hooded lids, and it just kind of emphasizes that. So I'm not a fan of this one. I'm getting rid of it. I'm also going to get rid of this shadow right here, which is stunning. This one is called Bella Rouge, and this one is a metallic. And although it's really stunning, I'm finding that I'm not really a huge fan of colors like these on my eyes, so I'm getting rid of that one. This one right here is an emerald, Bella Emerald, and it is a shimmer. I'm keeping this one because it's stunning. I have used this one before and it's so beautiful. I'm keeping it. This one right here is just a black shadow. I'm gonna put this on the side and just, I have used it mainly just to set the liner, but I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I think black shadows, I probably have multiple of them because I do have palettes, and I'm pretty sure I have black shadows in them. So I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm not quite sure just yet. This one is called Bella Navy. I think this one's a shimmer also. I'm keeping that one. This one is called Bella Cappuccino. Again, like the other brown one, this one is a satin finish, I'm pretty sure. Yep, satin matte. And I'm just not a huge fan of it, so I'm getting rid of it. This one right here is called Bella Espresso. Same thing, this one has a satin finish. I'm not a fan of it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is called Bella Teal, and it is a metallic. I'm keeping this one for sure. And that's that one right there. So mainly like the colored ones like these, I'm gonna keep from Milani. Then I have this one right here, which is called Bella Mandarin. This is really pretty. Although this is a satin matte, I love the color of this on my lid, so I am keeping this one. This one's called Bella Sand, and I am keeping this one. This one's really, really pretty. It's just a really pretty, kind of like a goldy champagne color. right there. This one I haven't even opened. This one's called Bella Sky. It's a shimmer and I'm gonna get rid of it. I've never even, it's still in the package. Like I haven't opened it at all, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use it. This one right here is called Bella Bronze, and I think I may keep this one. It's really pretty, so I think I'm gonna keep that one. So far I have 5 that I'm not keeping. This one right here is broken. It's a gold shadow. This is called Bella Gold, and it is a metallic. I'm gonna get rid of it because it's been broken for a while and I'm just not gonna be bothered with it. This is another Bella Mandarin. I think I'm gonna give this one away because I have another one already opened. This one's still in the little package, so I'm just gonna give it to someone. This one's called Bella White, and this is a satin matte, and I'm just gonna get rid of it because I don't think I've used this one ever, maybe once, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. This one right here is called Bella Silver, and it's a metallic, and I'm just gonna get rid of this one because I'm not huge on silver shadows, to be quite honest with you, so getting rid of that. This one's a NYX shadow, and this is called Densitides, I think it's called. Yep, it's a matte shadow. I'm keeping it. I like it in my crease. This one's newer to me. It's Urban Decay's Solstice, and I've only swatched this one. I've never used it, and I am not getting rid of this shadow. Like, look at the beauty of that. It's so stunning. This is an e.l.f. shadow, and this is called Dusk. I think it's called Dusk. I'm not a huge fan of these, to be quite honest with you. These little baked shadows. I'm just not. So I'm getting rid of that. This is an Eye Studio from Maybelline, and I think I bought this on clearance a while ago. Oh my god, and this thing just fell out. And I don't know, I'm not... It's really cool looking because it has like all this marbleization in there. I've just never used it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. This is an Essence of Beauty shadow. These are so dry. I mean, it's not even funny. I'm getting rid of it. I'm actually gonna just toss it. This is a Sugar Pill shadow, which I've never used. I just purchased these not too long ago, and I am not getting rid of this at all. So pretty. As well as this one. This one is called Butter Cupcake. It's so pretty. I can't like deal. It's right there. Kind of like a mustardy yellow, it looks like. And then this one right here is called Flame Point. I love orange shadows. Oh my gosh. Like a lot. Look at that. This is also a Sugar Pill shadow, so I'm going to be keeping those. Okay, I'm going to move on to some of my Jordana shadows. I think I'm just going to get rid of all of these. This is called Purple Perfection. I've never used this, and quite frankly, I'm not interested in using it. I think I'm just going to give it to my daughter to play with when she plays dress up. This is called, what is this called? Orange Shock, which is so pretty. I may actually keep this one. This one looks really pretty. I think I'm going to keep this one. And then this one right here is called Sunny Day. Again, so pretty. I think I'm going to give this one to my daughter. And this one I'm definitely getting rid of. This is called Espresso Lane. It's that one right there. I'm going to get rid of it. Moving on to these NYX. This NYX shadow right here is called Frostbite. And I am keeping this shadow. It has like a fluorescent finish. So beautiful. This one is called Fireball. I've tried it a couple times on my eyes, and I'm just not 100% satisfied. I'm just, like I said, I'm finding that I'm not liking these shadows too much on my eyes, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is called Mermaid, and I am definitely keeping this. I love shadows like these. I have a similar one on my inner corners today, and I'm keeping this shadow. I have a cream shadow which I wasn't planning on including, but this is an e.l.f. Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow. I may end up, oh, I'm not sure yet. It's that one right there. I'm going to put it on the side. I'm not 100% sure. I have used it, but I'm just not 100% sure just yet. And then I'm going to get rid of these right here. This is the NYX cream shadow, and I just don't like things like this. Like, I'm just going to get rid of it and give it to somebody else. This is a roll-on shimmer, which I think I've talked about it last year sometime. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, so I'm going to get rid of it. Moving on to these little double pans right here. This is a Sephora one, and I'm just not a fan of like grays and blacks and things like that. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. Probably toss it because it's pretty old. I don't even know how old it is, to be quite honest with you. These pigments right here, these little stacks, I purchased these when I was still in my esthetician school, and I went to a Long Beach shop, and they had a lot of Ben Nye and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna keep these for sentimental reasons, number one, but they're really cute. Like when my daughter plays dress up and stuff, we do use these super like glittery ones. They're really, really pretty. We've used the one in the center the most, so I'm not getting rid of this just because, I don't know, I'm just tied to it, I guess. And then this one right here, these are from Blue Cross Beauty, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and they're just little stackable pigments, so I'm gonna keep that. I have another e.l.f. baked eyeshadow. I'm getting rid of this. I'm not a fan. Then I have this Color Tattoo Pure Pigment in Pink Rebel. This is really interesting. It's a really pretty pigment. It's a pink, but it has kind of like a shift of like a blue purple. It's so pretty. So I am keeping that. Then I have this one in Breaking Bronze, and I don't know about this one. I think I may get rid of it. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the side. I'm not sure yet. I have this Inglot pigment, and I'm not getting rid of this one. I love it. It's so stunning, and it's just really pretty. Like, I can't. It's that right there. Yes, that right there. I'm not getting rid of it. I have all of these Jessie's Girls pigments. I'm actually not going to get rid of any of them because I love them all so much. This one's kind of like a iridescent one. This is like a kind of like a pink but orangey one. This is a purple one, and then a blue one that I have used on my channel before. I'm keeping that. I'm not getting rid of any of those. This one, I think this is a mica pigment. I bought this at the same time that I bought these. It's really old, but I really like it, so I'm not getting rid of it. I'm also gonna get rid of this L'Oreal Infallible. This is their Bottomless Java, it's called. And I'm gonna get rid of this. I've used it before. I'm not a huge fan of it on my eyes, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Then I have this other one that's called Gilded Envy, and this is just a green pigment, and these are more like pressed creamy pigments. Whoa, I moved my camera. And I really, really, really like this one. It's really pretty, so I'm keeping that one. Amber Rush, I'm not getting rid of it. It's so pretty, and it's probably the one that I've used the most because it's so stunning. I have a dip going on in it. It's really beautiful. And then this one's called Purple Priority, and it is really pretty. Oh, it's that one right there. I'm keeping it. A couple of mini pigments from MAC. This one, I think this one is called Violet. I'm gonna keep that one. It's really pretty. And this one is called Naked. It's just really basic. It has a bit of a sheen. The packaging is the only thing that kind of prevents me from using it, but I'm thinking if I can get rid of some of the other things and I can get a little empty container, then I'm just going to pour it in there, make it easier for me to use. This one right here is an Ultra Pearl from NYX, and it is called Oro. That's really pretty. I'm going to put it on the side. I'm not sure just yet. This one, oh, I'm not sure of this one either. This one's called Walnut. I'm not opening these because they just make a bigger mess. This one I'm getting rid of. It's called Rust. I'm just going to toss it. It reminds me a lot of the Jessie's Girl one, only that the Jessie's Girl one has a bit more interest to it. So I'm getting rid of that. And then this one right here is from the Wet n Wild little Fergie collection here. I don't know the name of this. Maldives Sky. And I don't want to get rid of this. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it. I think I'm going to try to use it maybe in the next weekly makeup basket, and then let you guys know where I'm standing with this. That's it for this video, guys. Super quick. Well, not quick, almost 20 minutes, but I think we went through a lot. Okay, so altogether I am getting rid of 20 shadows. There's a couple pigments included in that number, and I don't know how many I'm keeping. I'll go ahead and count them up and then, you know, write the number right over here somewhere. But 20 I think is pretty good, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set them out, and when my friends come over they can go through them and see what they want to take with them. But 20 I think is pretty darn good to start. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.